Good afternoon, treacles. I'm in Hoi An. So I'm staying in the city of Hoi An, which is about a 40-minute drive away from Da Nang. And mainly because it features a historic town, an old town, which the whole place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And gotta love those UNESCO heritage sites. I love me some history. So I thought I'd treat myself to a hotel. I'm staying at somewhere called the Pearl in Hoi An. Fancied a nice hotel. I can have a buffet breakfast every morning. There's a big fat swimming pool. I'm going to go and investigate that in a minute. I didn't really get like shown round or told about the hotel or anything. I got handed a map, so I'm going to have to look at that. Apparently there's a cinema, there's a mall, there's some restaurants, there's a tennis court, there's a huge pool. We're by the sea, so I think it's the same strip. So where like Mike Beach is, which is the main beach in Da Nang, if you just keep going south, you'll just get to this beach, I think. Someone I know who lives in Dubai is actually here. They're having a holiday for a few days, but they have let me know that they have food poisoning, so I might not be seeing them anytime soon. So I think I'm just gonna chill out. I'm still pretty tired. It rained for like the last 48 hours straight, and I was pretty exhausted after the big adventure day at Banner Hills. But I went to the gym yesterday, and then I just kind of edited and did nothing. So I think, I'll go for a swim. I'll find somewhere to have dinner. I did a little look around, and some of the vegan places that I go to in Da Nang have like their own places here in Hoi An, so that's quite cool. And then tomorrow I think I'll do a big explore, and then got some things lined up for next week. Got a nice little welcome card and some flowers and some fruit. I don't know what that is. I think a dragon fruit, the biggest grapes you've ever seen. I don't know. Fruit scares me. This place is enormous. I think I'm just going in like the general direction of where I think the pool is, which is that way. Aha! Yeah, there is also a little private beach here as well, which is pretty sweet. I don't know where the which direction sunset's going to be in today, because it will be in about, well, it's starting to set now actually. I think I'll only have about half an hour of light in the pool, and then it'll be dark. Whew, I didn't do very much. Got my chest is really sore from my workout yesterday, which is a good thing. God, I love swimming. God, I love being in swimming pools and seeing palm trees. I think that is honestly when I'm at my happiest in life. Fuck being behind a computer, man. I know you have to pay the bill somehow, but really, this is what counts. This is the dream. And now I'm going to try and find somewhere for din dins. I had a nice chill after my swim, and there was some instant coffee actually, and I had a little bit of that. I'm kind of like trying to wean myself back onto caffeine, being as there just aren't any decaf options around here. So far, so well. And now I'm gonna go to reception, order a bike, because I'm like on one side of town by the sea, and all the food and bars and everything are on the other side. So I'm gonna get a bike. I'll be about 10 minutes to go to a restaurant. And then apparently there's a brewery that has some 0% beer, so I might go investigate that afterwards. God, this place is so big. Dinner was pretty yum. What's so cool about this place in Hoi An is that, so they make paper lanterns here, so at night there's just paper lanterns everywhere, and it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like every street looks like straight out of like a Disney movie. Well, I found a brewery which had like 50 different types of beer or something, but didn't have any 0% ones, unfortunately. Google Maps is a lie, but there are supposed to be some really nice cocktail bars with some mocktails, so I'm gonna go investigate that. It's really nice walking around though. I like that it's kind of pedestrianised, but not. I mean, there's still bikes. Bikes go everywhere. Bikes would probably go into bars if they could. I got to the bridge and it's suddenly insanely busy. Oh, and I can see why. So every night, especially on weekends, they have this like, everyone has boats and releases candles, and it's like a lantern festival. feels like a slightly more kind of historic, cultural version of like the Canary Islands, or like, I don't want to go as far as to say like, you know, Benidorm or Malaga, but the strip near the river is very overstimulation and bars and karaoke and whatnot, but the river's nice and the lanterns are nice. Well, I found somewhere to have a mocktail. That was really nice. And I just sat and looked at the river. It was very, very cool. Very nice seeing all the little lanterns and the boats and whatnot. A lot of music. It's all very loud. So I couldn't really film any of it because it would all just get copyrighted. But yeah, it was cool. So now I got a message from my friend saying that she has actually made it out. So I'm going to go find her. Her partner's dragged her to a sports bar to watch rugby. So let's go do that. Okay, we're back. That was fun to see an old friend. We actually went to theatre school together many moons ago. Yeah, that was nice. God, my throat is pretty dry, pretty sore now after trying to shout over the rugby match. Sorry for my friend's partner that Scotland didn't win, but can't have it all. Now I'm definitely going to have a warm beverage and get in bed. Well, I don't actually know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. Kind of fancy just a lazy day. Might have a pool/beach day. Not exposing my back because it's now peeling. Oops. See you tomorrow. Let's go get some breakfast. It's a bit overcast today. It was nice this morning, but yeah, it's gone a bit overcast. I think it is forecast to rain for a little bit and then maybe nice later on. I'm actually really tired today and my stomach's not very good. I'm worried that now that I've had a taste of being able to like work out again and overall my stomach is a bit better. I've kind of slipped into old habits of like pushing really hard at the gym and then, you know, working out every day. So I'm having to just not do that, basically, which is really hard if you're like, I kind of have all or nothing thinking. Then I just get a bit obsessed and addicted to things like working out and training and that kind of thing. But now that I have a stinky autoimmune disease and IBS and screwed up insides, I have to pace myself and try not to get too much fatigue and push my body too much, which is really boring and dull, but it is just your body's way of telling you to stop being insane. So yeah, I think I'm just going to chill out, maybe watch a movie or something. I've never seen Hellraiser. Might watch Hellraiser. I'll let you know. So I've just kind of been sat around feeling sorry for myself because I'm really tired and I don't feel very well. And I was thinking, you know, but now it's about like 2 o'clock and there's only one restaurant here and you're also not allowed to bring outside food in. So I'm like, oh God, I'm starting to like get hungry, but my stomach feels a bit crap and I don't have much like food here. And I'm looking at the menu on like the app for the hotel, seeing what there is, and I see something about an afternoon tea. And I was like, I just remember that I got a voucher for afternoon tea for when I like checked in yesterday, and it starts at 2. It's like 2 in like 5 minutes. Hooray for the universe. I mean, I literally had pastries and coffee for breakfast. Let's just go have more pastries and coffee. I'm not arguing at this point. I mean, who knows? Maybe there'll be other things. But free food is the main takeaway here. Well, I appear to have 2 of everything. I mean, I'm going to do the best that I can, and the rest of it will probably be put in a bag and taken back to my hotel. Definitely missed my afternoon tea buddy today. So I just happened to see there's loads of other people having afternoon tea as well on these like stands. I noticed some other people had sandwiches and I was like, hey, I like sandwiches, why don't I get one? I thought, you know, maybe they're fancy, maybe they have like a different thing. I spin the actual like stand around that all the stuff's on, and hidden at the bottom are ruddy sandwiches. I mean, that's just a cube of gluten and stuff that I shouldn't eat. But we'll give it a little go and see how we get on. I'm so chuffed that I noticed that. I would have been fuming if I went away knowing that there was a sandwich I didn't eat. Ah, that was delicious. I'm so chuffed about that. Needed food, forgot that I had free food. Bish bash bosh. How often does that happen? Not very often. I'm just gonna have a wander about now. I think might go look at the sea, and then maybe sit in the shade somewhere. The sun has come back out. There is blue sky again. It's fascinating just how changeable it is here, especially when you are, you know, just looking out to sea. You can see the cloud formations coming in. Even now, even though it's like 90% cloud-free blue sky, I can still, there's like a bank coming in over there. Yeah, so I'm just going to chill out. I'm feeling a little bit more human, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to do anything really, and then have a little think about what to do tomorrow. just started to rain. I've been outside reading, sat in the shade, in a nice shady spot by the pool, but I'm going to quickly run in before it pours it down. Although, it doesn't actually look that overcast. There's like one cloud, but I don't really want to risk it. Good morning. I'm super duper tired today. Despite the fact that I did absolutely chuff all yesterday and I was tired yesterday. I think whatever set my stomach off is also... Usually when I have a bad stomach, it will kind of trigger an autoimmune response afterwards, and then my thyroid will get really grumpy and then I'll get really tired. So that's what's happening. So it's about 11 o'clock. I didn't even have the energy to get up and go and have breakfast. But now I need to eat. So I'm going to have a shower. And I looked on the map, and actually there's like a little place near... I thought where this hotel is, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it seems to be that there's some restaurants and bars and stuff close by, and there's somewhere I can have breakfast. So I'm going to do that. I watched Hellraiser. That was bananas. It's not what I was expecting at all, but then again, I didn't know much about it. All I know is that the kind of, the image of Pinhead that you see all the time. Pinhead in the box. And Pinhead wasn't even really in it that much. It very much felt like a student film. It's just, it goes straight in. It's just, we don't know anything about anyone, like their characters. Yeah, bonkers. But really intriguing. I'm interested to maybe watch another one. I hear that one of them is in space. I had no idea there was so many. I thought there was only one. But I'm really enjoying watching older films at the moment. And I used to be like a massive horror head when I was younger, but I kind of, I don't know, I stopped watching it as much, so it's quite nice to get back into horror a little bit. I might find some other things to watch today. It's really cloudy and overcast today. Starting to get into my book a little bit, which is a real life story about a guy investigating premonitions. So I might read some more. Won't be able to go swimming or work out or anything, unfortunately. Just more rest. Well, apparently it's only about a 20-minute walk away, so that's not too bad. Regretting wearing a long sleeve top. Felt pretty chilly this morning when I stood on the balcony, but there was just like, there's no breeze, the air is just, I don't know, there is no air. Pretty humid, not like crazy warm, but I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it just feels like there's no air. This is a nice little street. I think it runs parallel with the seafront, with the beach. Again, this feels like, I don't know, somewhere like Spain or chill kind of like holiday vibes. for food. I enjoy just sitting and reading. I might find somewhere on the beach to just sit and have like a fizzy pop or something and read my book, look at the sea. Ciao. I'm wondering, being as my hotel has a bit of beach, I wonder if I can just keep walking along the beach and I'll end up at my hotel. Might try doing that. Quite a lot of rubbish along this bit of the beach. Shame seeing just how much plastic and stuff washes up. Aha! I think this is the hotel. Oh, I can smell chips. Now I immediately want chips. And ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh, the pool looks really inviting. I might have a dip later and just do a little swim. Maybe it won't make me too tired. I think I'm just gonna go sit in the room for a little bit because I do have some fizzy pops in the minibar and maybe read. And maybe we'll go back out later for some din-dins. Lazy day, pretty boring, sorry. Hi, hello. I've been asleep all afternoon because my body hates me. I don't know why I've got such bad fatigue at the moment, but it is what it is. I didn't really even have the energy to leave the hotel. I nearly didn't have dinner. This is the crap thing about having like bad fatigue and being on your own, is that you just don't like have the energy to do anything, even like feed yourself. And I found I've been quite bad at feeding myself recently, and then I feel really shit afterwards. Food is good for you. This just in, I heard a dolphin told me. But I had some fish and chips because you can take the northerner out of the north, but you'll never be able to poo in a sock. That was good. And then I went to the shop and I got some beverages, but I also got, I fancied some chocolate, and I found some kind of like variation of Kit Kats, and you could get a box of 12 for £1.50. So that's good. I'm really craving milk. I wish that I found like a milkshake or something, but I did get a milky tea. I've not tried one of these yet. You get like milk tea in a can. A lot of them have like condensed milk, and I can't have anything too sweet. I also got a vitamin D drink because I left my vitamin D in my Airbnb, and my body doesn't absorb vitamin D very well, and it makes me poorly. And then I got a probiotic drink because I figured if my stomach's not very good, then that will help it be less shit. I'm going to watch My Own Private Idaho because I've never seen it before, and Keanu Reeves is a beautiful human being, and it's got River Phoenix in it as well. So I'll let you know how that goes. I don't know what to do tomorrow. I've got 2 days left and there's like a lot of things I want to do. I mean, technically, so I check out on Thursday. I could maybe do stuff on Thursday morning and like leave my luggage in the reception. But there's like a historical site I want to see. I want to do like a bicycling tour, and then there's some boaty things to do. But some of them you have to book to do early morning. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow.